Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to bring you along on this update here and go ahead and try to plant some onions here. So there should be about 15 onions planted here. Looks like minus a couple ones that didn't make it, didn't fare good. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna get as I kind of dig around in here and that sort of thing. This soil is extremely wet. So that is a huge concern here as well. But we'll go ahead and we'll plant these onions in, and we'll kind of see what we come up with. Now, out of the 100 that I had, I now have 91. So I didn't actually count to see how many kind of disintegrated in my hand. So I will say that this was much better than these. These came with 40, and only 15 were plantable. In my opinion, 15 were plantable, and the rest just kind of just disintegrated. And out of those 15 that I planted, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what it looks like to me. So out of 15, we got 8. That could be due to soil conditions being too wet, could be due to a lot of different things. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to plant these red barons about 2 inches apart. I know that that's extremely close, but I have 91 of them to try to fit in here, and obviously 91 are not going to fit in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the biggest ones that I can find, and I'll just kind of go from there, and trying to figure out where I want to actually dump these. And then I'll just kind of show you planting wise, how I'm planting them and that sort of thing. And I use, and 91 is a loose number, since I'm counting anything that just didn't disintegrate in my hand. So that, I don't know if that one would make it or not. He's really tiny. My goal here is just to get the biggest ones, and the ones that are sprouting, ones that are really showing life, and really, I think that are gonna grow and everything. So I did peel off the outer dead layers. I'm actually not sure if I should be doing that or not. I don't know. I've never really planted sets. I've planted onions before, and I've planted, but from official sets in these conditions, I've never planted them. I just like to try to remove the outer layer. Now, I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. Maybe if you left the outer layer, it might end up rehydrating and being okay. I don't know. That guy, he's probably the biggest green sprout that I have, but he's really tiny. But I'll go ahead and plant him. I like them to be nice and big and thick, just sprouting and has some roots on them. That's the way I like to see them. This one is, I kind of left a lot of the outer layers on him. I don't know if I squished him and if he would actually disintegrate or not. Doesn't feel like he's got much weight to him, so he'll get set aside. So my goal is just to get the biggest ones that I can find here in the bag. I guess you guys just kind of have to trust me that I'm doing it, by the size and everything. It's kind of hard to show off what I'm trying to do and pick them out. And plus, of course, I'm wearing gloves, which, obviously doesn't help anything at all. Everybody knows that, so. Plus, my fingers don't work the best to begin with, so, there's that too. So, let's see. These are all looking pretty small. We'll set them aside. I'm not going to throw them out or anything. I'm hoping to plant all of them that I have. Oops. That one's actually fairly good. I'm hoping to plant as many of these as I possibly can. I don't know that, obviously I don't know that I'm going to plant them all. Well, some of them just spilled out onto the ground. That stinks, but that's life, right? The rest of these look fairly small. We'll set them aside for now. So Nice big one that fell out on the ground. So you're tiny, tiny. Alright, so here's a good example. Here, I'll show you in a second of ones that I had counted that maybe I shouldn't have counted. But these, they didn't completely disintegrate in my hand. So I figured that they probably did still have some life in them. So I went ahead and put them in, as opposed to some that look like that. So the 91 counted ones that were like that. So obviously, if I were planting these for, as a farmer, and I needed 100 to be able to, to make it and feed my family or whatever. I'm just throwing out a round number of 100. Probably couldn't feed your family off of 100. But anyways, if I were trying to sell these and make a profit and try to do a business model where I had 100 and my business model was based off of 100, I would probably end up having to buy 200 sets and then just weed through and find the big ones that I thought would do the best, and then then just plant the other ones, and if they did well, then I would kind of have a bumper crop, and if they didn't do well, then obviously I would end up without a bumper crop, and hopefully the 100 that I had would all grow. I'm sure anybody with a business model is probably trying to figure out how many they can have out of the 100 that would be lost, and that sort of thing. Or they would say, okay, well, if I need 100 to make the profit that I need, then I'm going to plant 120. That way I can have 20 that turn out to not be the best quality, and I would still be able to have the 100 that I was looking for. That sort of thing. So this little guy, he ended up losing a thing there, a sprout. So these are the ones I'm going to start with here that I have down there now. These are the ones I'm going to try to start with and try to plant, and we'll kind of see how that goes. And try to put the smaller ones at the edge here in hopes that I will be able to, is that on camera? No. There we go. Alright, so just to redo that here real quick. Soil's like that, so I just stick my finger in, drop him in with the growth side up, and then I just cover him up. Now the way they were showing me, most of the people that I've seen do it will usually just kind of take their fingers like this, make an indent into the soil, and then pull their fingers out and kind of push it over. My soil is really, really wet, unfortunately, so I don't believe that would work out too well in my case. So I'm going to just kind of poke my finger in. I know I'm compressing the soil, and things I'm sure aren't going to turn out as well as they would have had I did it a different way, but this is just what I'm going to do. So I might just go ahead and poke ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and see a root here, so the root goes in, and just kind of put it over the top there. Well, I don't know if that little piece will grow by itself or not, but I'll just kind of stick him off to the side here, and we'll see. He probably won't. I'll come back and be like, hey, this one's growing, and then not realize that was not one that was growing. So obviously the soil is very wet. These are not ideal growing conditions. This is the wrong time of year to grow as well. So if you're seeing this in the future, oh shoot, I think I just hit the old one. Oh, no, it was just a stick. Good. So if you're seeing this in the future, this is not the time of year to plant. They should have been planted. I forget what they say. I forget what time of year. I think it's oops, that one there. Oh yeah, there is one. Look at that. At least I'm pretty sure that's a onion there. So he didn't quite do as well. So we'll stick him, oopsies, stick him back in that way. Cover him back up. Maybe he'll make it. Who knows? But yeah. So if you're watching this in the future, please note this isn't the time or the way you should be planting them. This happens to be a container that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and just try it out and see kind of what I come up with growth wise and everything. So we'll just have to wait and see how things kind of turn out and everything. These are extremely close together, so that's also a factor to consider as well. That the spacing on these are not accurate or correct either. So if these do grow, I'm probably going to have to thin them out, which from what everybody says online, with onions, that's fine. That they can pretty much be harvested, you know, they can start to be kind of harvested right after you plant them, is what a lot of people are saying online. So not entirely sure about the accuracy of that. This little guy isn't too far, I think. Oopsies. But it's something that we'll try, and we'll see kind of what happens. Hopefully it's not, you know, hopefully I'll be able to harvest them as I, hopefully I'll be able to kind of harvest them as I need them, and I won't have just kind of, you know, like, yay, 100 onions are ready to be picked and eaten. I think that's way too close together. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think so. Let's try this row again, shall we? Sorry guys. I had a intricate design of how I was going to plant them and had them all spaced out and everything, and that ended up not happening because the old plants that I planted here, I spread them way out because I was like, oh, there's 15, and then only 7 sprouted. So then I found these guys, which seem to be pretty good and healthy. So I went ahead and just grabbed them and put them. Alright, sorry guys, not talking too well today, am I? Alright, so that's pretty basically what I'm gonna do there. So let's plant these guys in here real quick, and we'll go back and cover everything up. That worked out quite well, actually. Oh, room for one left. Let's pick you. Oops. Alright, so that's pretty much gonna be it. Hopefully I got them all. Hopefully they all have plants in them, and hopefully they'll grow. So I'm gonna have to see. This container is really wet and moist, which will be great for later on. Not so great for now. From what I understand, onions need to have a decent amount of moisture when they are developing the bulbs, because they develop the bulbs, and as they're developing the bulbs, I guess apparently the more water they get, I guess the better the sweeter they are, if I understand correctly. I'm not positive on that. But, so hopefully this container will work out really well when it comes time as they're kind of developing and growing and that sort of thing. So, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry this one was a long one there, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me plant. I'm going to try to do more videos of me actually doing things instead of just kind of coming behind and showing you the after effects. So I've said that probably on 3 videos now, so I think you guys are getting the message. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these kind of videos to see me planting and everything, see me doing everything the way you're not supposed to do it. So, so we'll have to, you know, wait and see how everything turns out. By no means do I profess to know how to do things. I just kind of do things, and however they end up, they end up. And, you know, so, you know, if you're watching my videos to learn how to do something, you should probably watch them on how not to do something. That would probably be a better reason for watching my videos. So guys, hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for all your support and help and everything you guys are doing. I love the conversations I've been having, so please keep those conversations up, and we'll really have hopefully we'll have a good time together. So thanks a lot, guys. Bye. Talk to you later.